This is nateplaysCR back with another video, and this video is gonna be on like close battles I had. I think I have two of them. One is just like a regular battle. One was in like this. Was in a tournament that I hosted. The reason I hosted this tournament is because it was 500 gems, and then I got the 500 gems back, so I figured I might as well. And like I was on a long car ride. So I figured I could just play for an hour, and that'll kind of pass the time. I finished 6th. At the very end, with like 30 seconds left, I was in 4th. And I played, or like I didn't have to play, I would have stayed 4th, or I might, but if I won, I might have gone up to 3rd. And that would have got me a couple extra cards, but if I lost, I knew I'd drop a little bit, but where I was at, I think I was like 220 or something. I was almost positive I wouldn't drop out of the top 10. But even if I wouldn't have made that big of a difference, because the chests in these tournaments aren't that big. So I just played it, but then I'm losing to Case right here. Yeah, chests. I'm not real sure what's in the 30 chest. It might be, I think it's like one epic card, which I mean, I guess that's okay, but like if you don't get first, I don't know what's in the 20, but I don't think you get an epic. I don't know, it just doesn't really seem like if you don't get first in tournaments, there's not, you have to get like a 500 or plus like person tournament to make that like playing all the games worthwhile, to the point where you don't get first and like get good cards, if that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, this video, I don't know, it might be a little different, but I'm gonna try and change up. I'm trying to like, I don't want to just do Trifecta deck like instructional videos, which this is the Trifecta deck, but this is more like entertaining, I guess you could say. And I'm still waiting for the miner to come in the shop so I could buy that and do decks on that. Oh, I might sound a little different because the headset I usually use to record my voice with, I didn't bring, like I don't have it at the moment because I'm about to go tomorrow, or I'm not at my house, but I'm at my, well, none of that really matters. I'm about to move into my dorm tomorrow, and I'm not at my house right now, and it's like packed up. But anyways, I was just telling you why I might sound a little different. So, or since once school starts back, I'm not sure how often I'll be able to upload or anything, but I'll try. And I'm not sure if I ever like showed it in a video, but I did end up upgrading my skeletons because when they're level 10, they can't get one shot by a level 2 ice wizard, and I start to see those a good bit. I could upgrade my cannon, but I don't know if I start like seeing that my cannon's not doing that good, which I don't even know how I'd gauge that. I would upgrade it, but for 8,000, I mean, I know I have the money to do it, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. If I were to upgrade one more thing, it would be the zap. Honestly, I think, yeah, to go up it might be like 16,000 gold, but I would honestly do that because whenever I play in here, I go against people with like level 11 goblins or something. Or, well, that's what they are. And then my zap can't one-shot them, and it gets annoying. But anyways, let's show these battles. I think this first one it was one battle away from not being able to be replayed. This one's really intense. You have to kind of, oh, you'll see. It's at the very end. And this starting hand isn't the best because look, I have Valkyrie, Cannon, Zap, and Poison. So here I think I'll wait for him to make the first move. Or no, I placed the Valkyrie. Oh, I ended up placing the Valkyrie because I was trying to be able to rotate to other cards that would be good for defense, like skeletons or musketeer, but then it ended up being the hog and elixir collector. But then I think that was the order. Skeletons got in there at some point. Either way, I got a hit with my hog and a poison, so that wasn't too bad. I'm kind of down an elixir right here, though. But I think we both put pumps, so it doesn't make too big of a difference. And he's running a Royal Giant deck, and his Royal Giant's level 11, I think. That's what I don't really like about this, or about my cards being underleveled, because I'll face people who have level 11 commons and only have like 3 or let's see, I have skeletons and zap. I think those are only level 10 commons. And that was just a bad or unlucky placement. I placed down my skeletons right as he fireballed my musketeer and elixir collector. I'm pausing it for a second because I'm gonna explain. I should have placed my musketeer on the left side of the tower so they couldn't have fireballed both of them. But I wasn't really thinking that good, and the poison right there is probably not needed. He ends up placing his minions down, I think, so it ends up working out kind of well, but I can see it damages them a little bit. But the poison on the wizard was not the best play on my part. I didn't have much else to play, I guess, but I probably could have played something different. See, I placed the elixir collector on the other side, obviously, because he attacked that left side. So then it was safe for me to place my musketeer back there. But right as I placed it right there, he placed his Royal Giant up. And I didn't have my cannon, so he's going to get a decent amount of damage right here. But the thing is, I'm going to pause so I can talk. That fireball wasn't really worth hitting my tower and musketeer just because my musketeer didn't die. I guess I was a little bit of health, and I guess he did get some damage on it, and he ends up zapping it, which I don't really agree with that either, because he essentially wasted 6 elixir to kill my musketeer, and he got some damage on my tower, yeah, but I don't know. And see, right there, his giant was targeted on the tower, and if you place your skeletons like on top of him, but like kind of a few in front of him, it can make it change targets. That's why I started targeting the cannon. And see right there, he fireballed my musketeer again, but musketeer's still alive. So still, like I said, not the best play on his part. And that was a bad placement of the cannon on my part, because the Royal Giant didn't get close enough for my tower to target it. Okay, wait, so I'm just gonna pause it for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to half speed. So look, my tower's at 222 and his at 120. That's one bad thing about the poison, that the poison slowly takes the damage down and the fireball's like all at once. And I know he has a fireball in his hand, and that the fireball can kill it like immediate, or can do enough damage to kill it. So I have to put my poison down, and then I zap it right before it was extremely close. I said, "Wow." I don't know, I thought that was like a pretty crazy battle, and I wanted to show. I was afraid it would like, the replay would no longer be available after I played in the tournament, but it was still there. And then there's one more that I wanted to show, and that will probably still be kind of a bit of a longer video. I'll try and not pause it as much, because I kind of paused to talk, but I'll kind of show where I made bad plays at, but I won't pause it this time, and then this video won't be too long, I don't think. Maybe like 13 minutes. We'll see. I don't even remember. I might have went in overtime in this. I'm not real sure. I think I did. So it might be a little bit longer than 13 minutes. The bad thing with this deck is someone places a giant in the back, you don't really have too many options to go with. You could either push the other side, which is which yeah, that's not like not that bad of a thing to do, or you place like a musketeer in the back, which is what I did right there. One thing that this deck has a weakness to, I've realized, is like minions. And I know that might sound weird, but I mean, I guess you have a poison, but if you had used your poison on something else, and like it's like the start of the game, and say you make a push with your hog rider and use your poison, and say you did what I did and play your musketeer in the back when you see a giant, if they play like a not musketeers, uh, minions like over top, like he did right there, but his giant had died by the time like they got. Actually, I'm gonna pause it because I'm gonna explain something after that. You don't have anything to kill the minions, if that makes any sense. And then like you can adjust after that, but sometimes that's enough to like already like make you lose. Right here, this is where he takes a tower on me because I used 12 elixir on that side, and I think he's just gonna use his musketeer. And yeah, I played the poison down to take out his elixir collector, but I played it down too early that I didn't get. Like I played it down too early that he hadn't placed a troop, and then he saw where I placed it, and like he adjusted. If that makes any sense. See, and right here he plays. Oh, I didn't mean to fast forward it. He played the minions, and I didn't have enough elixir to kill them. And I zapped them, which I shouldn't have because it didn't kill them entirely. It just weakened them, and that doesn't really make a difference because they can still do damage. So right now he's has a pretty decent lead on me. We're about even on the left tower, and he's already taken down my right tower. And that again was another bad poison, but he ended up placing his barbarians down anyways, which I knew he had to place something down if he wanted to stop it. He doesn't have a defense. And he placed his musketeer, but if he would have just placed his musketeer, I would have gotten more damage since I had like all the troops that I had. I don't know if I had the Valkyrie, I don't remember. And I'm gonna pause this for a second so I can. But anyways, and then he ended up having to place his barbarians down, and so I guess it wasn't that bad as I had said. Bad of a move. And right here, I knew I had to get his tower down if I wanted to be able to take it into overtime. And this poison was good because it got his tower. It kind of slowed down, or kind of helped with the skeletons a little bit. And then the minions, whenever he places them down, it'll kind of hurt them. And what a poison does, the only troops he has to hurt, like to kill me while I have a poison down, are the witch, and that doesn't do much damage, or the musketeer, and I don't think that was in rotation. Because the minions and barbarians, you have to drop down right on a troop. And you can't do that when a poison is down. And right there when I zapped the tower was initially targeted on the Valkyrie. And whenever I zapped it, it made the tower's going to retarget onto the hog. And that allows the Valkyrie to stay alive longer, do damage to the barbarians and the tower. See, the tower got taken, the barbarians got taken down because I zapped the tower and made it change to my Valkyrie. And right here, just take a second and look at that push. That looks pretty, like, scary, but the Valkyrie is, like, such a good defensive troop. It just shut that down completely. And I think I just put down an elixir collector just, like, playing. See, right there, I guess he got a couple hundred damage off on my tower, and it killed my my musketeer. But my musketeer is going to damage his king tower, and I don't know. That fireball wasn't needed. I wouldn't have played the fireball, I guess, but who knows. And right here, this was a good poison, because I got his musketeer and his, whatever it's called, witch. and then I zapped whenever he placed his barbarians down. This is where, see, right there when he placed the musketeer down, I didn't even realize he placed it until like the giant move, because he placed like them all together. And whenever like the giant move, I was like, oh man, I didn't realize it till like right here or something. It takes me a second to see it. And that fireball was just a waste, because that was 4 elixir he can't use on defense, and it didn't kill my tower, and that's why I ended up winning. So that one wasn't as exciting on the first one, but I think it was a little more informational. But I will end it with that. I'm going to upload this. I'm recording this Sunday night. I'll be uploading it Monday at some point. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to be starting school in a couple days, and I'll try and upload if and when I can. But anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.